I was in a Seattle hotel, watching rain stripe the glass, when my phone buzzed. "We need space from you. Please don't reach out anymore at all." Another buzz. A photo of our kids' suitcases lined up by the door. 30 seconds later, a DM from a burner account. Shaky video of my wife, Sabrina, carrying boxes into a luxury condo. Not just any condo, Trent Mallory's place. The same Trent I was in Seattle to fund with a $500 million round. The same mentor from her MBA nights. I set the coffee down. It slipped. Mug shattered. Silence. I called. Voicemail. 3 times. Then I typed one line. "Of course, tell your lover I'll cancel my $500 investor check." Sent. No reply. So I opened my laptop and did what CEOs do when the world tilts. I went to work. Aurelius Sovereign Partners, 200. Paused. Pending review. Keystone Strategic, 150 made contingent on us. I recommended they withdraw. Stonefield Pension, 100 meter. They follow our lead. By midnight, statuses flipped across the dashboard. Paused. Rescinded. Under review. $500 million evaporated like mist. And for the first time in years, I felt relief. How we got here. 6 years earlier, I was the guy who believed love and money could hold hands forever. Sabrina wanted the MBA. I paid. We moved from a cramped apartment to a townhome, to a lake house through a protection LLC. I funded private school, cars in her name, vacations, memberships, everything. Generous felt like heroic. Then came Trent. Perfect teeth, perfect blazer, perfect pitch. Dinner parties at my house turned into his stage. Sabrina laughed at every line like he'd invented oxygen. I told myself it was networking. It wasn't. Assemble the team. On the flight home, I called my war counsel, Rafi, operations savant. "We need a plan, not a scene." Dar, my family lawyer, razor sharp, 5'2", undefeated in calm destruction. Tessa, my CFO, numbers whisperer. Omar, my COO, unflappable. We met at 9 a.m. Dar pulled the prenup, the trusts, the POAs. Past you was smarter than you remember. Tessa built a color-coded dashboard of every dollar that touched Sabrina's life. She's been building a quiet exit fund. Rafi named the strategy, Project Clean Cut. Phase 1, stop funding the performance. Phase 2, document everything. Phase 3, let consequences teach. Turn off the lights on the set phones first. Kids ported to pay-as-you-go plans I funded directly. Sabrina's line moved to her own account. Reasonable, documented, cards next. All her Our cards were my corporate authorized users. Amex, Sapphire, Nordstrom, canceled cleanly. By afternoon, plastic turned to decorations. Insurance. Her luxury SUV sat on my fleet policy. Omar removed it. Legal, immediate, and very inconvenient for an uninsured car in a condo garage. Then subscriptions, housekeeping, meal kits, spa, Peloton, wine club, gym with kombucha, Netflix, Hulu, Spotify, Prime, click, click, click. At 10:22 p.m., she called. "Why won't my card run? I can't get gas." "You asked for space," I said. "I'm honoring it." I routed everything through counsel. I saved the call log. Business is business. Before the affair, I was prepared to lead Trent's round. After the affair, Tessa ran a forensic pass. The revolution was lipstick on a spreadsheet, shaky pipeline, vanity KPIs, and a quiet consulting conflict with one of our competitors. Not illegal, but toxic to real investors. I didn't smear him. I told the truth to the right people. Aurelius paused. Keystone withdrew. Stonefield shelved the vote. Vendors shifted to COD. The bridge loan vanished. By the weekend, his board was on Zoom, sweat showing through his white shirt. My phone lit with block number voicemails. "Logan, misunderstanding. Professionals can work this out. Please, saved, transcribed, forwarded to Dar. You don't weaponize kids. The next morning, Sabrina texted an essay. I was unstable, and she'd keep the kids until I calmed down. I forwarded it to Dar. Her reply, calm, surgical, went out from my email. I will continue paying school, tutoring, and activities directly. Health coverage stays active. I will pick up Saturdays 10 a.m., return Sundays 6 p.m. until court. Orders are set. Coordinate through counsel. Reasonable, unarguable. Filed. Saturday. I faced the only people who mattered. Are you and Mom getting divorced? Jax asked, 9 and fearless. Yeah, buddy. Is it because of Trent? Mila asked, 7 and observant. It's complicated, but we're always a team. We ate pizza and chicken tenders at Nana. Rosa's like we had for years. They asked for pancakes and Wednesday movie nights. I promised. I meant it. Evidence writes. The story. Rafi and Tessa built the ledger of truth. Calendar overlaps. Marriage counseling at 6 p.m. Trent strategy dinners at 8. Late-night forwards of my confidential investor notes. A Venmo memo. Condo key fob. This isn't just adultery, Dar said. It's misuse of confidential business information. We filed cleanly, notice of separation, temporary custody request, prenup clauses for misconduct, investor conflict disclosures, no rants, no social posts, just law. Trent's board benched him pending review. The bank froze the bridge. Senior engineers walked. The fancy lease became an anchor. Port partners developed sudden amnesia. Meanwhile, reality visited Sabrina. Her SUV got towed as uninsured. Her card declined at her favorite brunch spot. Delinquency notice on Trent's door. She showed, up at the lake house gate, eyes red. I need help. I handed her Dar's card. Everything goes through counsel. The kid's schedule stands. That night, his company released a masterpiece of nothing, strategic restructuring to better serve stakeholders. Translation, we're done. Court, clarity, consequences. The judge set temporary custody almost exactly as we proposed. Kids, first. Documentation wins. I said 17 words in court. The exhibits did the talking. Back at the office, Omar closed a clean logistics partnership with a steady operator. No blazers, no bravado, just contracts that clear. Marcus at Aurelius emailed, confidence in Northbridge remains high. At home, I framed a photo of Jax and Mila covered in camp mud. I kept the company, the reputation, the lake house, and most importantly, their trust. I lost the illusion that generosity purchases loyalty. Sabrina once said I didn't know how to be big in a room. She was wrong. I don't raise my voice. I raise the standard. She asked for space. I gave it, along with every natural consequence. She forgot comes with it, and I slept. Coda. There's a rule I live by now. Don't fund performances. Fund character. Money can build houses, buy cars, and set tables. It can't buy integrity. It can, however, stop paying for its absence. So when someone texts, we need space, believe them. Then give them exactly that. Clean, documented, and complete.